Okay. So this went live. I have a new phone. So it goes live when I don't know it goes live. But here I am. I cannot stop this. Oh my god. So we have to start. Even my candle is not on. Let's get busy. Let's see this Equinox reading. I wish to start it well, but that's not how we start. There is magic in the mess. Welcome to Shadow Sister Healing. This is a sacred space for shadow love. And this tripod has to be okay. So, here we go. And the candle is still not on. Like this just went on when I was just clicking it. Ethereal is here. Hey, how are you? Did my reading help you last time? How have you been since then? My goal with this reading is to give indeed healing for people, that they would feel better. They would able to save themselves, because it's kind of nobody else come to save you. You have to help yourself. I have been able to heal my very dark creative blocks like 3 years ago, and that gave me this kind of feeling like I'm invincible. Like if I can do this, that I was feeling so much like I can do nothing anymore. I can help somebody else too. Ethereal say, yeah, it did, but something else is bothering me. In fact, I think it's hurting me physically. Okay, now I will start. You can continue saying, but I will start this reading just starting with the star signs reading. This is supposed to be now the Equinox, special Equinox reading. Today was solar eclipse already in noon here in Belgium, but this one is a reading I want to make now during the new moon, very magical time, always new moon in Virgo for all star signs. And as they are 12, I have to start with Aries. But Ethereal say, I felt less scared, and that's good, because scary is like kind of fear is stopping you to live the life that actually we are here to live. We are not here to fear. Like I often show this kind of time, that do you want to fill your time with fear, or do you want to fill your time with love and happiness and joy? So its choice is yours. We have free will in this life. So if we fill this with fears, it's kind of like a time lost from other things that you, Ethereal, could be doing something amazing. And so if you're able to kind of heal this kind of blockage, then you start to see this time less fearful. Well, I'm just gonna drop it here. Meanwhile, you do your work for a second. Yes. So I start with the Aries. I do in the order, and also I want to say I have today this kind of Mummy cup, very Finnish Mummy cup. These are favorite characters, these two fellows. It's like we have this kind of polar opposites here. Sun and a moon meeting in the solar eclipse, and also the perfect balance with Equinox. And here I just want to see what is in this tea that I'm drinking. Greatness is found in the unity of self. Kind of when I'm doing this love reading now, I'm gonna bring first oracle card from here. The deck that I'm doing the reading comes based on this crystal. Soon I'm gonna pull for Aries, we start. And then I do this kind of very simple sun, moon, sun. No, wait. First is, I'm always taking first the kind of shadow, and then the sun. Moon, sky bridge, and sun. So there's like a what is bridge between you and your person. It could be just polarity in you that you need to heal. What is bridging these two in the flow state? Like this kind of 8. So now I'm gonna start with Aries. I'm gonna read Ethereal later. Aries got a fighter spirit, so hero story is coming on. Beautiful solar eclipse energy also. Maybe Aries are feeling everything about the sun very much because Aries is a very fire sign. So you get then special comedy deck. That's nice. Don't be a servant, but be a hero on your own life. Let's see what is your one card, Oracle. Aries coming now. I know there are some Aries watching my things, so this is now for you. Wow, there's Will. Immediately can say that I have a pick-a-pile reading coming 7 o'clock and third pile is having the same. So who knows? There is more information. 13 and willpower, very much Aries alike. This is totally in the core of Aries energy. Of course, I am who I am, but what you are willing to do for things that you care about. Very intuitive energy as well. Nice. Very fitting to this icon of today's reading even. I'm having this kind of... Here is a mask, but it's interesting. Nice. Almost like in some special party. Equinox time is a celebration time, so maybe Aries are celebrating this kind of magical times. Anyway, now this comes for Aries. Now, what is your moon? It could be, I don't know which one is which, but this moon is often female side and then sun is the masculine side. Aries moon is this. Could be you and your person, of course, but which one is you? You decide. So this is now the sun. And what is the bridge between these energies? Very simple reading. There is Page of Cups, very dreamy inner child healing card here first. A dreamer. So the feminine side of Aries is a big dreamer. There is a masculine who is also in the cup energy, but nostalgic, 6 of Cups. If this is more Pisces moon, this is more like a Scorpio energy. Going deep within to heal some, or like actually care about, both are inner child healing. So there is inner child healing in a different way. Feminine is about dreaming, almost like what was your childhood dream, and the masculine is just what friendship you made, what birthday parties you attended, and connects you make, and all these kind of positive parties you made. It's more focus on that. And this is also kind of like party setting. But the bridge is actually 2 cards. It's hidden here. It is Death card, which is completely transformation. Dark Scorpio energy well, and 10 of Cups. Beautifully. The cup energy is everywhere. And then we have this very Pluto-like dark energy. So maybe this is, we are talking about equinox times for Aries. You and your person, something is transforming and there is a huge love. This is a bridge, death and transformation and fulfillment of like family, for example, coming together. If here is all this relationship is also in the Aries side. It's almost like a continuance of this party is like, okay, it's all like connection to the family and friends. But this female here, it can be death is an ultimate that cuts the connection. Like somebody is dying, you lose the person. So, or you want to cut something out. What is that? This is coming now as a bridge. Death and 10 of Cups. This is, of course, 13 as well, now I see. And this is 13. So what is about this and the willpower also? I think I was talking already in the beginning about how you want to fill your time. Do you want to fill it with fears or love? Maybe the fear of death can come if you are female and in this world is all these people are being killed and there's all this kind of violence. Yes, it can be that you want to dream a better, something different, not so dark. this transformation anyway happening. It's a butterfly moment, let's say. Like things can change. So this is for Aries. I really leave a little bit questions. What is, because this is the biggest card on the table. So the transformation is really between these two polar opposites. There is something changing, and it's really about the emotional commitment, like a marriage, a commitment in general to your family. There's something, could be somebody dying even, or have died, could also be. Maybe I verify, because sometimes these kind of cards can be scary. Let's have this funny cat deck here. So, immediately. So what is? So the moon was coming to verify this bridge. So this is on the moon side of the Aries. This is the yin side, the hidden. That is the resting energy. That is similar to the moon, a little bit mysterious, dark energy. Yeah, that is the ultimate rest. But moon is something that there is a lot of, can be secrets, but can be also like this is the mystical, magical that is also needed in life. It's almost like, I mean, I start to think about this Einstein saying, like, the mystic emotion, Einstein said, is the most beautiful emotion. We need this kind of, you need to believe in something. So it's also, yeah, it's part of life. That is totally part of life. Whew. Big energies, that energy here. And the moon. Of course, this tells me also that it might be that I cannot get the answer. It stays mystical, this transformation. It's a little bit happening behind the scenes for Aries. But yeah, if I would be Aries, maybe I would check the health just in case, because it is here. It's not like in a hidden, in the plain sight, something that is like a looming there, but it could be just a transformation that you are like shifting to a new kind of way of doing things. So I guess I leave it now here. Willpower is here, and it's same as this death card 13. So you can change a lot in your life with just willpower. I think that is the message also here, that you got this willpower and you can do a lot. Okay, so let's see now. Next is Taurus. It's supposed to be short reading, so I cannot do too long. Next, I'm gonna read the comment of Ethereal, and I'm gonna see when I'm gonna answer, but not yet. Okay, no, I cannot read this now because I think I have to really focus on that. Let's see. Now we have the Taurus. This is Taurus, and that is a heart chakra. Beautiful. You get this deck here. I have this special thing that I want every chakra energy be connected to the certain kind of deck. So that's why I changed the deck. If somebody's new here, please subscribe. Then you can ask also free question. But of course, Ethereal was already first. Been answering many times to Ethereal, but I do appreciate this kind of loyalty that somebody does want to see my readings. For those who are new here, of course, I have weekly reading, which is pickable reading, and it's coming now 7 o'clock. So pile number 1 is here, pile number 2, and pile number 3. These are my new drawings of the piles, so you can always see this recorded reading. Now we have Taurus. So I read Ethereal your question a bit later, because now I need to get this done for Taurus. And maybe we leave it here before we open. So these are big cards. I'm gonna do the same with this Psychic Tarot of the Heart. This is now the Moon, the feminine side of the Taurus, and this is the masculine, and the perfect polarity. And what is the bridge between? The sky bridge now is this. We have here. Wow, fear. Even Ethereal started to talk about the fears in the beginning of this reading. I know there is a lot of fears in the air. This kind of world is going to chaos and is in the chaos, and especially in the eclipse season, I think we have seen huge amount of that kind of tower moments. So no wonder if there is fear. But this is a beautiful card because it shows kind of like behind all the monsters and all these flying birds, there is this like a beautiful golden shadow, like some kind of gift and treasure inside of you that all this darkness blocks out, that you don't remember what is here hidden. It's a kind of very, very shadow sister card. I love it for that. It's very deep. Now, moon is crown chakra. Wow, high energy. Very like being in the guru energy. I'm gonna read from the book this thing. And the sun is win or lose. 5 of Swords. Wow. And the bridge between you, I'm not gonna take reversals. It's hangman. Observe. Interesting. Interesting cards. This is a moment when I read directly from the book because this can be beautiful healing stories, especially chakra healing. If the feminine part of Taurus, you need this kind of guru energy healing, how not to be egotist but be service for whole humanity. You would say, if you want to heal this, that I know, like you are so high aware that you just know things. Then the crown chakra is located at the top of the head and has been called the 1000-petaled lotus or the receiver of light. This chakra is the center of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. To enhance this chakra, sit quietly and visualize a lotus bud on the top of your head. As the bud blossoms, see a shower of whitish violet sparkling light shining down from the universe onto the lotus, filling and nourishing it. When complete, simply let the vision fade. Expanding this chakra opens you to receiving the ultimate bliss, divine love. Take comfort in knowing that you are cherished. You could do this kind of scan operation, like imagine that light and go through all your chakras from crown to the floor. And I have done some videos about this, that you can even stand bare feet on the ground because the magnetic field is very good. You have to kind of understand that the most powerful with the chakra healing is that you have all of them aligned. So you go from the crown to the root, and the root is then you can push all this whatever energy to the ground. So it can be very healing experience, just to say, to stand barefoot in somewhere nature place and just imagine this kind of scanning happening, going through all your chakras. But you can of course focus just to the lotus flower, but it is very purifying, this light meditation you can do. And it increases your ability to know just things, like being psychic. Anyway, you got a heart chakra, so this is of course also the sentence here is like, I love. What do you love? You should like, I am love. What makes you a loving person? It's high energy as well. So then the masculine is win or lose. Taurus. Takes a bit time to find these things, but indeed I'm not. Wait, this. I wish I had a better tripod, but this has to go this way. Just interesting for me to see which energies comes for which sign. You can also look these readings if you have some placement in Taurus somewhere. You can always look Taurus reading then also. Or cross-watcher if you're interested in Taurus. This is now the masculine sun energy for Taurus. Disagreement, ego, detached, love. Often in matters of the heart, people find themselves in disagreement, set against one another in a battle of wills. Ego takes the place of intellect. Greed overtakes generosity. The love in the relationship is forgotten in the desire to win. But where there is a winner, there's also a loser. The partners are no longer equals and the relationship can falter or completely break down. At this time, be cautious about letting your ego trick you into acting in your own self-interest, especially at someone else's expense. Okay, I see total polarity here. Feminine is Taurus completely high guru and the masculine is completely egotist. Okay, so let's read this in the end. Maybe some Taurus man needs to hear this. If another person is trying to provoke you, do your best to remain detached. Solve disagreements in a way that makes everyone a winner. Find the middle ground where each person yields just a bit, but just enough. Let love be your guide in dealing with conflicts around matters of the heart. In the end, it's not winning that matters, it's the love. You had the heart chakra here also, so it's like now we have the sky bridge. It's observe, indeed cool off. If here was to meditate a lot and to know just things, you are knowing things, observing things. You need to not be victim of these fears and reaction. You have to not react, but respond. And respond, number one, looks like between these people or between yourself is observe. So also when you're meditation, you're kind of very observing state of mind. But this is a major arcana card, so this is the most powerful. So that really making this gray zone bigger, it's kind of important to not have such extremes. This is completely in a very fight mode, win or lose. Here is like being this kind of guru in India, like peace for everybody. So let's see. Self. Maybe Taurus, you have to hear these little stories. Svarn Sharan, hi, is this person reading season or collective one? Yes, it's a little bit confusing now because I'm currently studying, so I don't have so much time to make always this kind of star sign reading. So sometimes I do a special occasion, and today is that sometime. And today I'm going through all the star signs. I'm in the Taurus now, and you can co-create if you are, that's your star sign comes up. You can comment what I'm saying, but in the end I will pick one already. Like Ethereal said something. I have been reading many times to Ethereal, but at least I promise now to her to read something for her. But I would say one more. In the end of this reading, I will pick some question. But now I do these star sign readings because Equinox is completely aligned with my channel. Like I'm Shadows Healing. I want to have you to have this kind of balance. Even this yogi tea here has this text. Greatness is found in the unity of self. So we are kind of bridging the unity of self between polar opposites, moon and the sun, and the bridge between for each star sign. So this equinox moment when light and dark is in balance is a perfect moment to talk about this and perfect moment for a collective reading. So let's continue. This was now the sky bridge that you can find the balance. If you're Taurus, you have Taurus placement. A new understanding around matters of the heart is waiting to be revealed to you. Be still and observant. Now is not the time to take action. Instead, take a step back and wait. Reflect upon the relationship or issue. What is really happening? Release the need or desire to direct the relationship and simply go with the course of events. When you surrender to the experience, you will learn a great deal and ultimately get what you truly need. Sometimes it's in releasing that we discover what we really need as opposed to what we think we need. Trust the process, have faith in the journey, and let go of the outcome. And then affirmation, I now take a step back and observe my situation in a new light. So this Hanged Man is advising you to have this kind of spiritual awakening about who you really are, or what how to find even balance within yourself to do great things. But there's fear as a that can, it's interesting that it's even a black card like here. So indeed, in the face of fear, it's good to observe. Is not to start fighting. That's the message here. And when you keep your heart present, you understand that the dialogue or possible the observation is more important than just to kick somebody, fight somebody. Okay, that was Taurus. Go next to Gemini. I'm always excited when it's my own sign, but I try to be neutral. I'm also Gemini. Next sign is Gemini. Let's see which crystal is coming. And then you get, I have piled these things. There's one Joker crystal that can give my own tarot deck. If you get that. But let's see. Gemini, which you get. Anyway, welcome here. If you are new here, subscribe and you have a chance to ask me a question in the end of this reading. We are going to Gemini now. This is only third reading. Lot to left, but Gemini is exactly what I was saying. It's my own tarot deck. Nice. I have designed it this last year. Before Christmas, 3 months I designed it. Now I'm busy designing every week this kind of cards. So 7 o'clock comes this Lost and Found Faust in Labyrinth pick-a-pile reading, where I every week make every pile a new drawing that illustrate those chapters I read from the Goethe's Faust part of the pick-a-pile reading. So just a little publicity. This will be pile number 1. This is pile number 2. And this is pile number 3. These are my drawings, and these are also my drawings. So let's see. First, of course, we need this one, Gemini. Gemini, what is Gemini's thing now? Is this? Let's see. Gemini, I'm Gemini too. Moon. Gemini is these 2 cards. Sun is this. And what is the Sky Bridge? This is somehow meaningful. Okay, release, 27. Something to release, which is beautiful, I would say. Here is always giving the Queen of the Moon Oracle. This is waning crescent as energy, but now is new moon is kind of this energy too. What do you don't deserve? Release that. And then we have moon energy, feminine side. Very big stuff. Ace of Swords. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Very beautiful. Beauty of the world, words and ideas and truth. Big truth. Can be a Heureka moment too. Can be also a sign that if you have a question in your mind, the answer is yes. The female side, the intuitive side knows that is yes. Does this person love me? Yes, because aces on the table are always meaning yes. Something very positive is anyway happening, because there is also a word card. I let your shadow meet light so you can be whole again. This is actually the whole point of my channel. There is this whole world. So whatever is this revelation, whatever is this new information, somehow feminine finds it important. It's important to understand what is your yes. Something good can happen in the world. Then the masculine side is wow, Sagittarius energy. The wound is the place where the light enters you, Rumi. So this is Knight of Wands, sexy knight usually, but in my deck, because it's all about healing, it's the Chiron energy. So it's the wounded healer, who is the, in my case, the sexiest knight, because the sexiest knight is able to heal you. It's like it's just in this case I was thinking like it's just hitting the love arrow, because we have a kind of love relationship here. Maybe a healing things are coming here, because the wound is the place where light enters you. Okay, what is now the love between this? This could be you and a person, but this is also inside energy inside you. We have here, wow, I love this card because this is kind of like, I have not published this. This is all handmade, and I have considered to put this. These two are the cover cards that I have considered to put the cover of my deck. So this is very meaningful for the Shadow Sister healing whole concept, because the magic is in the mess, and here it's the Five of Cups is showing that you can focus to put the love and light back to your face. Like, you don't have to focus on the mess that is kind of outside here. You can kind of be authorship of your own feelings, and even the sadness and all, turn it into magic from the mess. So this is very core idea of my whole channel, how you can heal your wounds. It's beautiful. There is this between you and your person, or internally. Beautiful healing. Understanding that whatever wounds are made, they are needed. Also, the light enters there. Oh, I like this. Maybe this is time to release the idea that the mess is a negative thing. Like, it actually serves a purpose. It serves a purpose for you to rise higher, understand deeper. Girl, wake up podcast is here. Jessica, greetings, my love. Yeah, I made Aries reading already. This is Gemini. But I'm so happy to use my own deck and get this totally aligned cards of healing. Like, this healing, truth is healing. Like, what is lost in this world, and of course everybody's thinking this Charlie Kirk murder. This was a person who didn't were afraid to say the truth. Maybe he was politically aligned, yes, but we need this kind of truth tellers more. But unfortunately, if you tell the truth, the emperor has no clothes. It is not like people like to hear it. So it can cause some problem in the paradise if you're very vocal. But Geminis are vocal, and maybe these are all the things that you should now talk about, or you should, like, indeed in the big scale talk about, because the world is here. Some big truths in the world. So yes, yeah, a long time, because I'm like studying this moment, and I don't have so much time, so I'm not doing so often readings for star signs, and not live neither. So today I am, so you can find me. And of course there's a pickleball reading. I'm keeping busy. So this is the pile number 1 coming 7 o'clock, pile number 2, pile number 3. I have committed now to design every week new cards connected to the story we are following. So now until Christmas we are reading this Goethe Faust. That was the final result in the summer holiday, that I realized, like, wow, this is the book of the shadows now. Actual. Deal with the devils. Okay, so this is for Gemini. I want to verify this. This is very clear. There is a lot of beautiful healing happening, that you understand that darkness is actually, there's a lot of power in the darkness. Is not making you lose things. There's actually magic in the mess. So that was now Gemini. Equinox. So if you think about the opposite of light and dark, the dark was showing very positive actually here. So next we go to Cancer. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. Where did I put this stone? There was this. They have to be back in the place. We are having a Virgo new moon. This is a moment when people should have a Marie Kondo mentality and very, like, organized. This is now, oh wow. Cancer is getting very psychic. Third eye is opening. It's like, what's happening with the Cancers? He's a bit very intuitive now. The Equinox. The card is this. And you get the Halloween deck. This is one of my favorite. This is example of a tarot card. I would like to also be able to design a deck like this, but I have made certain decks here already, but one day in the computer maybe. So we take now Cancer. This is Cancer, star sign Cancer, the moon, polar opposite, and the sun, Equinox, and then the sky bridge. What is the love between these two? This one. So Cancer, okay, discernment. Then so there is something. Then be like a clouded mind. This is good to understand. Like often, our brain can be foggy. Brain can be blocked with the negative beliefs, all kind of critical thinking, but our heart is always active. It's almost like this universe is here, steering as well. Our higher mind, the higher self, is never gonna get blocked. So you just have to find a way through these clouds to this high point of yourself, and then click, make this indeed. This is the whole thing you have to do. Like to heal this thing, these two have to be connected. The cloud should go away. Okay, little healing. Okay, here is the feminine. Okay, Tower. So Cancer have a big Mars energy. Like things are changing. This house is completely having to everything has to change here. Something is changing. I mean, this is kind of the eclipse season already. It has been kind of tumultuous. Tower card is very karma card. Like something is you have no say, so things are just changing. Things are just changing in your life. Like this is just like a turning point. Like you cannot stop the karma. The karma is here. Things are happening, and the masculine are nice. Divine is, if you are masculine, Divine see you as a little devil who needs to work on some project. And there's like autumn leaves even here. So there is some job to be done. There is some new passion, some new beginning. So if the old house is destroyed, the new life can begin, whatever it is. But you are like needed. You're like, I need you. It's like, don't fly away. Don't try to run away. What is the love between this masculine and feminine side here? Ah, devil. So there is this very firepower here for Cancer, for sure. Nice. This can mean a lot of work is happening. There is some big focus exactly on being a devil, being like a hot energy, being like a working hard, because Capricorn is completely this working fire, like earth energy, but working for something hard, career. It's totally career, but this career looks like a fire career, like somebody is just, kitchen is in fire. There is some woman is feeling hot. Maybe, I don't know. Is this whole house in fire here too? There's hot stuff happening here for Cancer. What else I can say? Okay, I'm gonna read these comments a bit later. I really wanna focus on, but I verify a little bit, because this is all explosion. There is like a huge fire. This can be a huge showtime that you are sexy, you know you're sexy, like you are noticed, people take you from your, like okay, you there, we notice you, like everything is here, like a look at me, like things are happening here. But yes, devil can also be shadow work between these two. There might be some hard stuff, codependency, something that you are codependent on something, because this is like codependency totally. Like what is that codependency in your life? So that is here. So it's a little bit darkish. That's why I want to verify. Which deck now? I'm gonna read this other message soon, because I wanna classic tarot. Give everybody attention also, but this is now Cancer. Let's verify again this feminine and masculine side here. Feminine. and the masculine, Cancer, Equinox, finding balance and the balance. Feminine, okay, is all about receiving money. There is something about payday, or getting help. Masculine, again, there is a lot happening here. This was showing like that. This is Jupiter energy, lucky energy. Things are moving, wheels are turning. Then totally compassionate, emotionally mature man, king. Energy is fire and water. Kings are always fire, but the water kings are combination fire water. So there's this balance with there. Amazing. There's also like a show on here. Is like a fish jumping, ships is coming. Yeah, clearly the reading goes to this side, that you should focus on your masculine powers, this kind of willpower of like a showing off, doing things in a way that you are noticed in the world. Like you got it. You are like the king. The feminine side of you, or there is in the relationship, is more a little bit like need help. There is something, the house, maybe somebody want to move. There is something that things are not good there. Like you need to move, or you need to have like some new foundation. But then again, here between you two, let's see. Okay, so this is very, I think it is connected even to Cancer energy. I have a feeling it is. Wait, I'm gonna check. I think it's exactly connected to Cancer. Let me see. Sometimes I use this learning card just to check exactly what is it. Where do I find it? Here. Cancer and moon in Cancer. Apathy. Yes. This can be that you wait under a tree. What is it? Yes, that kind of darkness, shadow work you have to do. It asks you to calm down a little bit, the fire, and meditate possibly to find this kind of inner center. And again, the spirit is giving you help. So there is some kind of praying, maybe pray against this kind of devils. Here also showing this hand. You are definitely getting help. There is also like this, like a God is helping. There is, you can trust that what you are doing, you are succeeding, but you need this kind of masculine energy, solar power to do something. You cannot be moping around like this. Like you have to take action. But maybe the stillness is sometimes needed because things are very hectic here. Things are very, very fiery here. So this is very water energy too, to meditate and be still and think what just happened. Okay, so this, yes. Otto Jepumi say, maybe I read your question now because I think maybe it relates what you're hearing. So Otto Jepumi, I have liver disease and no matter what I do, the pain comes back. In single mistake, I'm on diet and on supplement, but sometimes when I make little mistake, it hurts again. Can I ever be cured? I subscribed. Okay, this is a very good question. My channel is suggested healing. Nobody should say as a tarot reader they can heal people. I mean, this is kind of like a, when you read tarot or learn tarot, they say like, you know, like say that for sure, but I know that certain chakra energy healing, that is definitely gonna give you hope. Why I say that, even it's like I started already 20 years ago Tai Chi, and there I started to learn Chinese medicine, and there too all these elemental things are connected to organs. So possibly if you detect where the problem is, and it can show in the cards too, maybe you are like able to understand the everything you need to integrate, and anything you need to like your whole body, what your whole body needs. Maybe that is because you have to think about the whole. We are not just one organ. We are all. I'm still gonna take forward. Let's say I can take your question. I still do now, Leo, and I'm like almost half. Leo is root chakra. Okay, this went opposite. Leo, Leo, Leo. This one. And you get this interesting Lisa Larker deck. What is your star sign actually, Otto Jeptomi? Because sometimes the star sign reading can also give you something. This is now Leo reading. So we are having here polar opposites with Equinox. And it can be energy inside of yourself also. This is Moon. This is the, the Sun is so many. And then we have the Sky Bridge. What is the bridging energy? This can be also the polarity relationship you are calling in. Because it's inside of you, you see it outside. Moon is Four of Pentacles, okay. Wanting to be careful with the money, like I sit on the money, like possible make savings and not spend too much. It's the feminine side, very practical. Let's see, we have here beginnings. So there is something, number 2, something like a, this is very beautiful, it's now new moon. It's exactly now. So now, then this card gives you indication immediately for Leo that this is like now. The new beginning is happening now. And this, so we're talking about chakra healing, is feeling that safety and security has to be made sure you have that. And archetypes is mother and the victim. You might feel this kind of not so much money, that you are not the most able to take care of yourself. But anyway, this is the basic needs are met, let's say, basics. Then we have here, everything is like minor arcana card. So there is 7 of Wands, standing your ground, and 8 of Wands, things are happening. So it's like going forward from this. I think overall this masculine side is very much in this firepower, like Leo is also firepower, just doing your passion, doing all kind of tasks, almost like you have a lot paperwork. I don't know if you're studying, but this almost could be that. This could be also that, because it is many who study is like a new beginning the whole autumn. And if you're studying, you don't have so much money. But this is like a feminine and masculine. The sky bridge between you is a tower, wow, which is a big change. So if the new beginning is happening, there is just this inevitable change now happening in your life. Very clearly, this kind of Harry Potter style wisdom here, that something, this picture make me think about studying. Something about the studies. New beginning. Maybe I verify a little bit for Leo with this mini tarot. Gemini, so you had already this reading. Nice. It was very much wounded healer card came from masculine also. Wow. Maybe you have to look at that reading I just made. This is giving here. Okay, 6 of Cups. Verifying the Tower. The love between. Nostalgic feelings. Maybe things are changing and you are like indeed looking back. But what? Let me verify this. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Very 7 of Wands is verified with 7 of Swords. 7 energy. It's like always some defeat, a little bit cunning things are happening. You have to be aware. Like standing your ground, also look around for you. And then we have a Hermit card. Like a Sherlock Holmes card here. I think the Hermit as well is such a studying person. It just, with whatever details these are, that you have to stand your ground, there could be some strategy you have to make, because this is like stealing knives from the enemy's camp. There can be some exams, for example, that you need to look really details. Not cheat in the exams, let's say, but you have to be careful what you answer. Like, these are important moments. And then nostalgic about past. Maybe something is indeed changing from Leo's life. I just love this is coming from this. Gonna go to this kind of Stargate. Something new is happening, new beginning. Feminine feel this kind of sexy night. This is like there's some kind of passionate, maybe has put eye on even to some fire sign person, but of course can themselves be this kind of sexy night in the sense that there is the firepower always, but night is always movement. So while this is a bit stagnant money, whatever, maybe the love life make you spend something, go to drink something, party something, it makes you spend a bit more because there is a passion for it. You want to go to see some concert or you want to do something like this. Anyway, this is now for Leo. I hope this becomes a bit different reading based on the deck you are getting. Now I'm gonna take this one question in between now of this autojeptomy, because I feel like you definitely are asking in the sense that this is not easy time for you. Let's see, we have all this was missing. These are all the crystals you can get. I always do this way. I've created this way of doing the reading myself, but I've also followed Richard Knight, who is a famous psychic from UK, and I followed his like a tarot psychic academy. So I can say I'm psychic, but now let's see. I'm gonna read this again. I have liver disease, and no matter what I do, the pain comes back in single mistake. I'm on diet and on supplement, but sometimes when I make a little mistake, it hurts again. And liver, I hope it's not cancer. That is something that, like the liver didn't work. And my aunt, for example, died this summer because the cancer it was not in the first in the liver, it was just like getting infected, and then she turned yellow, and that is something that if you would have that, I've heard like cancer, of course, a different thing to cure, but if you just have a liver problem, you should drink enough water, because there's something about then that you need to clean it. So drinking, somebody told me it's like a 1.5 liters you have to drink during the day, just for liver. Anyway, this is now autojeptomy. Okay, hero stories. So be a hero in your own life and not a servant. I wish I was so good with the Chinese medicine, but there is definitely this hero tells me like you have to focus on your own willpower and own inner power. What is the organ exactly there in the solar plexus? I don't think it's a liver, but you could check what is in the solar plexus exactly. I could see it actually maybe from here. This one. Yeah, it's element fire and is glands, pancreas, and adrenal connected. So whatever it is, the spirit want to show that you need to heal glands, pancreas, adrenal. Keywords I can, and color yellow, and exactly yellow is that. What happens if the liver doesn't work? So maybe we are really there. That something what I said about this is very true. So this deck gives you the Divine Comedy deck. Kind of dark cards, but maybe they're very fitting for your. So can I ever be cured? You're asking. This is kind of yes or no question. See cross on the sky. It's like there is some cloud. Somebody fly there with the airplane maybe, but I don't know what that means. But let's see. Just have to think what. Let's take these two cards. We start with that, and I see a spread. Yes, Seven of Pentacles, mother and child, and Emperor on a throne. Who you are. Emperor is Aries energy. I am energy. Very powerful. You have to be very structured. You were saying also about this, like you made a mistake on a diet and it hurts again. Emperor is somebody who is very structured, like very masculine style structured, like a frame and structure is important. In this illness, looks like it's important indeed to have this kind of very like a boss-like leadership mentally to see over everything, like a boss would check things. But then we have this mother and a child. I don't know what that means for you, but it's of course Seven of Pentacles is like what you got. It's like seven energies, what you have accumulated, you're focusing on the wealth, health. Pentacle energy is always year energy. It's like a 7-year energy. I don't know when this problem started, but I get intuitively like a 7-year. Did something happened in the past? How this whole thing happened? You say like a single mistake. Not yet. You could look something about that. What has happened this past 7 years? Something is in the back of this Emperor, and this person has also herbs here. Of course, it could be some healing herbs. In your case, what is in the hand? Also, I think it's a vegetable, or what is that? Is this, or just some kind of tool for the baby? Maybe it's for the baby. Nice. Okay, these are your first cards. I didn't took any spread. Maybe we keep taking like this. Sometimes the spread is good. Can I ever be cured? Yes or no? Let's have this is the one card showing this answer. We have also, how was it? Positive aspect, negative. Also. What was this again? I try to remember this one spread. I think these are the lessons about this. Talking about illness, positive lesson and the negative one, and then we have still one affirmative card about this illness. You want to know, can it be ever cured? Okay, this usually answer, Knight of Cups. This is a positive in the sense that you should keep on dreaming about, dreams come in your heart. And what I've noticed often is like if you have anything, even blockage with the heart, some emotional thing, like emotions can hurt you, emotion can be painful even for the body. The Knight of Cups is like a dreamer kind of person and going for the dreams, and this can be a romantic lover too. It's very positive card. Pisces energy, water sign energy. So dreams is good to dream still. So that is it's here first. Positive side is friendships. Then the judgment maybe is that judgment that you know that you have this disease. But while it's a negative, at least you know that you got now this liver disease. So there's this feeling that the judgment is there, like positive, like you have friends that you should remember that are there for you, but you feel like there's this huge judgment coming with this illness. Negative thing about this is this came upside down. Ace of Pentacle came upside down, and the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, you have not been lucky with this, because that is usually the wheel can turn and you're lucky. Now you're like unlucky because you got this illness. It's negative luck. And even Ace of Pentacle went upside down. Here I would read it because usually you wanna like invest, there is a totally new beginning, and now you feel like there is no new beginning because it's like this. So that's negative feelings about this. Then the lesson is Six of Pentacles. Interesting, is almost like the whole village come to visit this person, but the person is like this priest who is giving them everything. Being receiving and giving is a very good like abundant thing. This six is very positive card. It's a lesson. Maybe how much help you are able to receive in this situation. Like you even dare to ask my help. So I think it's good to reach onto the community. That's what is here. That's a positive lesson here. Like you are not alone. It is just feeling like everybody here is kind of a bit sick also. Whatever this means to you. But this is reach out for the community. Negative lesson is the dreaming thing is again here. The whole answer was to be like a movement, like a big dream on. This is nostalgic, more like an inner child healing. More like something in your childhood then. Could be that negative lesson. I don't know now again because the child was also here. Could this heal you that you are really healing the inner child? It could be a one pathway because it's also here. Like it's not just like you have a child, but it's your inner child that you're holding. So you remember the dreams and you make them happen still, whatever is the time you got. This emperor is a very beautiful energy in totality to this illness, to just keep very structured and remember your I am power, like who you are is what gets you things in life, and not to have the maybe the identity of that illness then. But this in the negative lesson is something about the past. Now verify card here is King of Swords. Okay, so we are coming here very much. This kingly energy was here. You have to be, first of all, King of Swords always is about the truth and the newest information. It's very severe also with the judgment, or like the truth and honesty is very important. So I was asking with this spread kind of yes or no. I don't see so negative this answer. Of course, Ace in the reading is yes. And you ask, can I have a big cord? And it's upside down, so it's no. And this new beginning. I don't want to be so negative about saying this. This is just a negative aspect of your illness. There's not new beginning. And you have the main card, this dreamer, who is going with the horse, very much like a poetic person. So you have something in your heart, because the dreams come from the heart, that can be very healing for your illness even, that you stay on this. But then we have an underlying card is this truth. So even the truth is very healing, all the information. So you have to keep searching. Possible the newest cure, newest like there's, you can see the pain here. Talk about the pain. Kind of like here is hurtful also. That king is like actually hurting here. But what we believe, because that's completely like air sign king, like it's all about mastering the beliefs. What we believe to be true, then we start to live that. So maybe some hurtful truth, even about illness, can be mastered in a very rational way to seek the what is actually what care you need, what your inner child even feels safe. But to answer yes and no, wow, this is a bit like a no. Now time wise, this would be 1 year because this pentacle energy, Then more pentacles, 6 years. Let's see, 7 years. Whatever this mean. 6 and 1, 7 year. Okay, what are your thoughts about this? Do you have anything you want me to verify? Now I went a little bit lengthy. I think I'm gonna give you, because there is somehow heart healing I see here. There is also very like a daddy energy here. That you need this kind of structure in your life. That you feel safe. I mean, it's actually the mother and the father are both here. Not sure if in your life, how old are you, if you have this mother and the father taking care of you at this moment. They are here. I'm gonna get a psychic of the heart, because this hard stuff. And the hero of your own journey, it's really understanding this kind of willpower that you got, and you could indeed focus on healing your solar plexus chakra, your willpower. Horseman is always moving, is having willpower, so that itself can tell you that you have hope with this. Okay, I'm gonna give you one advice from the Psychic of the Heart. This is for Otto Jeptomi. This is a little bit hard reading. And this is what I can give you. Trust. Wow, full card. How beautiful. This is the beginning, new beginning card. So even it's here that the luck made you feel like you have not something new to hope for. The card here tells you, yes, you can trust that good things can still happen for you. So that is amazing. That is like a beginning of the journey. So there is some kind of positivity here. Very much. We see, interestingly, in the old astrological years, full card started the Aries season. And as we have here the Emperor, the Aries card, it's very much this Aries energy. Sometimes the seasons are even connected to the organs, in the sense that you should be eating, I learned that in Italy you should be eating the seasonal food. That's very healthy for you to respect the seasons. I was always going to market in Italy and buying things that were just that season. So whatever is the season in April, March, in the Aries season, I get intuitively that could be very healthy for you. The spring energy, new beginning energy, some sprouts, something like a really some fresh stuff. Okay, I'm gonna read this. This is advice. Leap, dare, innocence, optimism, belief, courage. Rejoice, the universe is looking out for you. Now it's time to trust that the path you are on is in fact the right one. Believe that whatever you desire concerning affairs of the heart can be manifested in the proper time and for your highest good. Trusting the universe takes courage, but it also removes the burden of doing it all on your own. When you feel alone in a situation, it can diminish your energy and desire to take actions that will improve the situation. This card reminds you that you are not alone. It is also, I get a bit emotional reading this, because yes, it is really like, you really can get in the bad mindset that you are all alone. So it's like a reminder that positive energy is available to you to manifest what you truly desire. In addition to trust, this is a card of action and opportunity. Once we know that the universe has our back, we are free to take that all-important leap of faith and pursue our dreams concerning affairs of the heart. And this was also kind of affairs of the heart card. But you should also focus here. It's kind of the yes. Let's see. Put aside any fear, disillusionment, frustration, or hopelessness, and open your heart to what you desire. Do it now with the carefree innocence you had as a child, and expect to receive what you need. Take steps to find love or to improve or strengthen a relationship. Take some risks and maintain an attitude of positive expectancy. Whether it's a relationship with another person or the relationship with yourself, now is the time to take action. Even a good relationship can be improved. What steps can you take to achieve what you desire? Affirmation: I open myself to giving and receiving love that is for my highest